Hello. Welcome to LadyGang. I'm Becca Tobin here with Jack Vanek and Kel tonight. We are in a different studio with two guest stars that we're really excited about. Kelty. Is it Katy Perry?
It's Katy Perry's here.
Fran
and Ria from Chicks in the Office are here. We've taken over their homes. They are now both married. The last time we saw you, only one of you was married. Now you're both married. The wedding content is over. It's all going downhill.
Yeah,
from
so
here.
what do we have left?
There's nothing to look forward to except Ladyworld.
Yes.
And it only took me 30 seconds to talk about it. No, we're so excited to be here in New York with you guys today. Our good week is that we're here. We're friends. We've been friends for so long. You're like our original podcast girlies when we lost the People's Choice Award together.
Yes. We will always have
where
that.
the bond started.
Yeah. Where the bond started.
I think it was 2018.
Yep.
2018?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, 2018.
Because
That's
our
crazy.
show was on the air and we're like, yeah, we're going to win because this is an E show and we have an E show. And then we lost.
Yep.
And we were like, wow, the world hates us.
Yeah, it sure does.
How did you guys, sorry, I know I have to just jump around here, but I've been wanting to ask, how did you keep your friendship both being brides the same year?
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe this.
We actually said we think it helped.
Yeah, I think
if
it did.
anything.
I think it
that
helped
we both
too.
like could understand like what the other person was like doing in terms of like, oh, you would need to leave early or you need to step out and like
that
shit
makes
like
sense.
Like
that.
for planning and stuff, it was like, oh, like actually, can we move the recording because I have this appointment or like whatever. And I think if one of us was maybe single or whatever, be like, oh, that's just the wedding
again.
fucking bride
Yeah.
stuff is like
Right.
taking over.
But
But
we
instead we were
completely,
like, no,
like-
totally, because I know, like it was like everything I had to do, we just did right out, like it was
Yeah.
like right next to each other.
Was it
So-
weird about like, I love my dress and it's the prettiest dress of all time and like, I love my dress, it's the prettiest
No,
dress of all time?
thankfully,
we
we
have
have different
styles.
Yeah.
Like our weddings were in such different places as
Yeah.
well. Like nothing about it was similar, and neither of us. It wasn't like one of us wanted something and the other person was doing it, so the other person had to change. Like
Right.
I think even before we got engaged, we both knew like that we would have different sort of like vibes and everything in general. So
Yeah.
Were either of you guys bridezillas? Because you're so chill. Both of you are very chill.
I don't think so. I don't
people
think
always
so.
say that both of us were like the calmest people
Yeah.
ever on the day of
can
our
see that.
weddings,
Yeah.
which was so funny. Like I always say I want to bottle up how I felt the day of my wedding because it's more calm than I am like on my day-to-day life.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah, she
Wow.
was, she was.
I would, and Fran was super calm as well. Like we both were really
Yeah.
chill about it.
God, it must be.
Did
Yeah.
you marry rich guys? Okay, so today we are going to play, since you're the most famous influencers I know, we are going to play
Oh.
Love It or Leave It Influencer Edition. So I've brought out all of the things that are the big trends for this summer, and we're going to have everyone here discuss. And we're going to start with peel off lip liner. It is a beauty experiment where users apply peel off lip tints as blush on their lips. You know, you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've
Leave
seen
it.
You wearing it right now, Jack?
Me?
Yeah.
No, but I wear it sometimes.
Does
I
it
love
work?
Yeah, it's like a stain.
I saw a girl do it and she was like, this is so overrated. So I didn't order it.
You really have to like push through and
Yeah.
wear it for like an hour.
TikTok is begging me to buy it because
Yeah.
I think I get nonstop ads for it all the time, but I have never tried it. Most of the time, I'm just like, I'll stick to lip liner.
It's a commitment and it's
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah, no,
Not
I'm
worth it,
not.
really.
I'm
That
not
looks
into it.
messy. That looks like you really have to know how to like
Yeah.
color between the
Yeah.
lines. You
Yeah.
really gotta be precise because if it goes off a little bit, then it's all
No,
Forever.
you need a smooth hand.
Yeah.
Which I don't have.
Okay. What do you think about Labubu bag charms?
Oh no, we've already had a little pre-discussion about
Yeah.
this.
Jack has brought her Labubu. I have one in the mail coming to me.
Yep, there he is.
So there was unfortunately a which Rhea and I really harped on that we can't let go of is that there was a People article that really detailed how Gen Alpha has taken the Labubu trend. And they quoted like a bunch of late 30s, early 40s people in New York City, and the way they talked about these Labubus, I was like, "This is the most embarrassing thing I've ever
What were
heard."
they
us about it.
saying?
Like one person was like, "I'm so afraid to wear mine on the subway. What if it gets stolen?" Like I was like,
I've heard
oh
there
my-
is Labubu
They're like,
theft.
yes,
Yes.
yeah, exactly. It's just, it's a craze. My sister has a couple of them now, which I did not fully understand. But Rhea and I, we had a moment talking about it, and we did not think about getting one.
I just
The way she just looked over
I know,
in
it was-
disgust.
No,
at
I'm
the
just-
Louis
With
Vuitton
this, his
fanny
cute
hat.
little outfit.
I mean, he
ridiculous
looks
to
adorable
me.
because you guys
It
are
is
matching.
ridiculous.
It's like
I'm
you and your
sorry.
like it's your matching.
it
It's me
feels
and my mini-me.
ridiculous to me.
It's
And
like
I
having an
think it's
American
because-
Girl doll in a matching outfit that you're wearing.
Yeah.
I think it's because once I see like all the influencers online like put them on all their designer bags, and Jack, I'm giving you an exception because
you.
I really like you. But
Thank you.
when I see they're like prancing around Italy and the labubus are hanging from their designer bags, like I don't like it. Like I don't understand
Yeah.
why. I also just like never hang things from my bags, and like
You're not
Okay,
a charm
Sarah Jessica
person.
Parker.
no, I know I saw that clip, but like I have never even thought about hanging something
Yeah.
from my bag
Yeah.
ever. So I just maybe that's why.
I also don't ever want to wear anything where strangers might come up and talk to me. I very rarely wear some things that say anything.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
even
called
wear
peacocking.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
even wear Lady
Lady
Gang
Gang
merch
merch.
in the
Yeah,
airport
we
because
know.
there's too many weird like old dudes being like Lady Gang, what's that? And I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
So I just that's too much of a talking
Right.
point.
Where did you get yours?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
They're
Is
almost
it firsthand?
They're almost straight up too valuable right now. Also, like walking the streets in New York City, I would be kind of afraid someone would pull
Yeah,
it off
I
in my
need to be-
person.
I hope someone does. It would be such a good story.
Yeah.
It would be a good
Honestly,
story.
we
And
get so much
honestly,
press, and we needed it.
his Louis Vuitton outfit was $5. I will say, to your point of like the labubus on
just
bags in
holding
Italy. Well, I have to show them off.
Yeah.
Mine has to be like his outfit needs to be appropriate for the occasion.
Yep.
So it's like if they're not in a bikini, then like what are they doing there? Like
Right.
he is dressed like me, so this
In New York
makes
City,
sense.
this fits.
Yes.
The Labubu fits in New York City.
Yeah,
The
he's
Labubu
ready
does
to
not
promote-
fit in
he's
Lake
ready to
Como.
promote
No.
Ladyworld today. He's not.
Yeah.
He's here for business.
like he'd be great in the winter.
yes.
Does he even smell like a strawberry shortcake?
Oh, those
No,
were
he
fun.
doesn't smell.
Oh, damn. That sucks.
No.
I can't wait for mine to get. I don't even know. But I have a whole collection of stuffed animals. You would not expect that from me, would you? Yeah, love them.
I'm not too
Interesting.
surprised because Fran has a full
No, that is
collection
true. I have a lot
as well.
of Squishmallows in my apartment.
Same.
too.
Well,
And my husband constantly asks if there's some we can get rid of, and I say
no. Okay, well, I'll let you in on a little secret. They're making Squishmallow pillows. Like a pillow,
I
like
already-
pillow pets.
I already
no.
used
This is
mine as
no,
pillow
this,
pets.
no,
I
this
remember
is a
pillow
new
pets.
thing. This is a new thing. It hasn't been released yet. Like Squishmallow that makes Squishmallows.
Yeah.
Are making normal sized, just rectangle,
Just regular
pillows.
No
pillows.
faces.
with no faces, with the Squishmallow stuffing in them and the fabric, like the super
Oh,
soft
that's
fabric.
really
Yes.
comfortable.
Yeah.
That's
Do you have to
amazing.
turn yours around when you're having sex?
no, they're in a corner.
Yeah.
Like
Looking
and they're
at you?
just they're
Yeah,
just
just peeks.
Yeah, they're just
now,
there.
if one falls down, like, can I borrow your labubu for
Yeah.
a minute?
It's attached to
sorry.
her purse.
Okay. If your labubu, like, all of a sudden was like, not your labubu, one of your pillow pets, like, fell and was like this, would you feel like it was suffocating?
Yes.
See,
Yeah.
there's two types of people.
Yeah.
Did you guys have?
Yeah, there's
No,
sometimes I take
mean, I have some,
sometimes I
but
take
I
one
don't have a
travel.
collection.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I take one traveling with me and like use it as a pillow on planes and stuff because they're
Yeah,
the right size.
that's what I do.
And sometimes like when we were consistently or traveling for shows or something, I have my like they're in a basket and I would constantly reach for the same one and sometimes I'd look at the
like,
others
felt
and be
bad.
like,
I'm sorry.
I haven't taken them out in a
I
while.
think.
Yeah.
I also think when you said it in a basket, I'm like my son's nursery has a basket
that's
of stuffed animals.
exactly what it is.
So I think maybe if
That's
and when you
exactly what it
become a
is.
mom, maybe that's when it's going to be like a weird territory to
You
be in.
pass
No,
along
I have-
the
yeah,
basket.
I have
Yeah.
a really good storage option. I have one of those like the bench storages.
Yeah.
So then when
yeah.
I'm done sleeping, I just set them nicely
Yeah.
in there.
No,
They can hopefully
that's
breathe.
a coffin.
Yeah.
It's not a I mean,
They can't
breathe in there.
Mine are in my closet, and they all have their own little area.
oh, that's nice.
Wow.
But then that's
And faces
also
forward.
a little bit like jail.
Yeah.
Not this
Labubu
closet.
gel.
My sister has all the. My sister loves the jelly cats. Those
Yeah,
are,
I like those too.
I love.
Yeah,
honestly,
the jelly cats are cute.
Yeah,
I
my
would be
son has a
so-
lot of
Yeah,
jelly
yeah.
cats.
I like anything that well, you hate it. I just like anything
Look,
you
the
can put
rest
on
of
a
us don't
keychain.
have children, so
Yeah.
we still have to keep the child alive in our.
It's the
Did you
child
guys all
wonder.
bring like just like for traveling? I have the Squishmallow for like a pillow.
Yeah.
You know, but when
Yeah.
I'm at home, like I don't know where you know what I mean.
You don't
Where-
like to
Yes.
lay on it on the couch? It's the comfiest thing ever.
Yeah, sure is.
No, I
got
don't have
giant
any that I
ones.
have on
Me
the
too.
couch.
Okay, bikini charms.
What?
Oh, I love
Now
bikini charm.
we're
I've never
seen
instead
that.
of
A belly
you know how
chain?
for no, you
No,
know
they're
how
like-
for oh my god, the way your eyes lit
I
up.
love a belly
used to
chain.
love a belly
Chain.
chain.
So sexy.
The way we used to have a belly chain or the thing, now it's just a charm, and you put it just where your
Yeah.
bikini ties, and you just.
I have them.
Like just a bikini charm.
Those
I
are
think
cute.
they have
One little one
bikinis
here.
that just come with the charm. Like they just like have it.
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
But people
No,
are
but
buying individual.
They're buying like essentially Jack's pants and shirt. It's all
Yeah,
charmies.
I like
Yeah.
the
Weren't we just talking
And you can
about
just
how
hook them to the sides of like
Yeah.
the ties and stuff.
Yeah. Seems like too much work for me.
Oh,
But
Yeah,
I love it.
I want less. Like the more stuff that's happening on my bathing suit, like the more annoying it is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm either tanning or I'm swimming, and then
Yeah.
but like
And something's gonna
yeah,
give you a weird tan
and that
line.
also
Just
worries
give
me
you a
too.
scratch.
I always was told growing up about how like sharks or predatory fish are
Shiny.
attracted
Would
to
see
shiny
it.
objects.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm shaking my charms in the
Yeah.
ocean. I'm
Yeah.
a target.
Yeah.
I'm a target.
yeah, you're right.
And they're on the rise.
Yeah.
Shark attacks.
I understand. Bloomers are back.
Oh no,
I almost wore bloomers today.
no.
Your legs can work with a bloomer
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Thank you so
You
much.
do
I
have
would
great
look like
legs.
an actual baby, which works with the labubu.
Bloomer,
no,
no. I
You're
see
not
them.
doing it?
I see them in every store I walk into, and I will never even try them on. No.
What about for like at home sexy style?
Am
No,
I
that makes
picturing
me
the
look
right
more of
thing?
like a
That's like
lingerie. That's
infantilizing.
like
What's the
Infantilizing.
It's like a
infantilizing?
granny panty that's
no,
roughly.
this is like
So they think of, like,
infantilizing grown
Rugrats.
women with the stuffed animals, the bloomers. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
really
kind
don't
of
like the bloomers,
It, like,
to
what are
be
we gonna
honest.
have pacifiers next?
I
Oh,
will.
like
Some
the
people
shorts,
do.
the bloomer
like
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bloomer
yeah.
shorts.
Oh,
yeah, they look like a diaper sometimes.
No.
Yeah, that's, the
Right.
diaper part is.
I think I have.
You have to be really
She's
chic
like, I
to
think
pull
I have
them off.
nine.
I think I
pairs.
wore one white
One-
pair last year, and as I left my apartment, I thought, why am I wearing these? And I don't think I ever put them
Yeah.
on again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Some
Yeah.
of my legs are some shorts, like it's, you know.
I feel
You're
you, girl.
shorty.
I feel
Some
you,
things don't
girl.
look right, you know.
You're
I wore
shorty.
baggy jeans the other night for our live show, and
Not for
my
you?
God, I was horrified at the pictures that we got back because I was like, these did not look like how they looked in my head because I'm so short, and when I
No,
look,
we just don't photograph well.
in the pictures
We don't
with the
photograph
jeans
well.
and everything.
No.
I'm
That's
like,
why models are not 5'3".
yeah, exactly, exactly. Because I was like, what the. Is that how I look?
Yeah.
And everyone has to be like, no. And I'm like, then I become annoying. And it's like, no, that is how you look because you're short.
Looking back,
You looked at those pictures and you were like, oh no.
no, looking back, maybe heels would have been a better
Heels. And I kept asking
Yeah,
you, should I
yeah,
put heels
yeah.
on? You kept saying, no, the sneakers.
So
No,
it's
because
your
it's
fault.
different. In person, it was like in person the outfit looks so
Well, you're
cute
like
with
moving.
sneakers.
You're like
Yeah.
moving
and then
on a
obviously
stage.
looking
Right.
at the pictures from stage, I'm like, well, that looks different than how I was looking
Right.
at you.
Eye to eye level.
Well,
yeah.
this is my beef, and I've talked about it on the podcast. I'm sorry to beat the dead horse, but like, you know, there's a lot of body inclusivity in models now, which is a wonderful thing. You know what they're not doing? Short models.
Short Pete.
Becca,
I'm
I
fucking annoyed.
agree.
I'm
I
so
thought-
fucking annoyed.
God, I thought, when is my time?
When is
not a
our
lot-
time?
there's not a lot of shorties
I just want to
run.
know what the I'm going to look like Revolve in that fucking dress.
Yeah.
Because when I get it, I don't look like the girl who was modeling it, no matter what her
That's
body
why
type
Ria
was.
sends me stuff all the time, and I'm like, that's so cute, but I think you might be a little short.
Yeah, it's awful.
Oh, wait, how tall are you?
5'3".
Me too.
You know, it's just like, what the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Mascara free makeup. Now they want us to not be wearing mascara. And I say that as I'm wearing a fake eyelash I slept in the plane on.
Oh, I know how you feel.
I need a lash.
I
at all
think there's
times.
an age limit on this.
Yeah.
I don't mind it, to be honest. I'll do it every in the summer. It's so fucking hot in New York City sometimes that I like I'll do very minimal or very light layer of mascara. I will always curl my lashes, whether I put mascara on or not. If I curl my lashes and do no mascara, I can. It's like still okay. Yeah. But
Time and place, in
Yeah.
my opinion, for
Yeah.
the no mascara. Like, you
I'll never
know,
go to a function without mascara.
No, our like
function.
makeup artist that we have, you know, at our shows, Haley, who's amazing. She has had to yell at me a couple times, like, "No, we're putting the lash on you, okay? Like, you're
Yeah.
not getting on that stage. You're not going on a screen without a lash on." And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "Trust me." And then I'm like, "You're so right." Like, there was one weekend I didn't do a lash recently, and I look back at the picture, and I said, "Oh God, you were.
know.
You got to
were
go
right."
a little bit more over the top than you
Yeah,
want to
I'm
be.
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you were so right." Yeah.
It
Your
pays
cat
off
eye
when
is
you
so
get the
good.
pictures back, but when you look at yourself in the mirror, sometimes you're like
Scared.
Yikes, that's a lot of makeup. But
Yeah.
then you look at the pictures, like, okay, it was kind of
Right.
necessary.
No, I do drag queen makeup every single night on E! News, and I've never looked better. In the photo and the video, in person, horrific. The broccoli haircut. Do we like it on the men's?
The broccoli boys.
Oh, the broccoli boys.
Yeah.
Hairstyle featuring tapered sides and a curly top resembling a broccoli.
Yeah. No.
No.
Like Benson Boone's haircut is the broccoli.
Oh no.
I kind of
I don't mind it. I like long hair. I've always
Yeah.
loved long hair on guys. Like
Yeah.
always since I was like as young as I can remember. So it's like it's better than like short hair for me, but it's not long enough.
I guess it depends
Yeah.
on how
Like
it's
it.
styled, really.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it looks a little more like TikTok boy hair.
Well,
That's
it
what it
is.
is.
Broccoli
Yeah.
boy
Yeah.
hair is the TikTok boy.
But some people, some like guys that are older, it looks okay. Like on Benson Boone, I don't mind it as much. I think it suits him.
Yeah.
But then like when I see a TikTok boy with it, I'm like, you little douchey kid.
it
That's
depends
what
on
it
the
is,
it depends
so
on
true.
the face.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like if the face
And the
is
vibe.
douchey.
But it's like that's what it's the same way with women that you're like, look, a short haircut, fantastic on some, not fantastic on others. Depends on your face. We analyze our faces so much to be like, that's not the right haircut for that face shape.
Yeah.
And boys, we don't do that as much. And they should because
true.
some
Yeah.
are
They
needed,
should.
you know?
They should.
It's so true. Okay, tankini. Tankini is the bathing suit of the summer.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Wow,
They,
you know,
the
I
internet.
loved, my mom loved a tankini back in the
did
day.
my mom.
I loved a
It just always
tankini.
made me think of my mom.
Yeah, I just think with the tan line situation,
Yeah, it's
the
bad.
the tankini won't be good.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just
Are you
reminds
not wearing
me.
sunscreen?
Of
But you're
course I wear
still gonna get a
sunscreen, but I
tan
still
line.
I still get tan with
You do?
sunscreen.
I just
I wear I put on so much sunscreen and I still get tan and people are yelling at me like you have to wear sunscreen. I'm like you don't know you don't
I was like,
understand.
yeah, I really hit a nerve there asking you
know-
about your
because
sunscreen.
I
You look
just
so
saw
mad.
this happened in. I remember the day. It was in February. I was in Florida for 7 days, and trust me, I wore a ton of sunscreen, but I still just get tan naturally.
Yeah.
And
I'm the
people were
sunscreen
people
police,
were
too.
DMing me like, "You have to wear sunscreen." I'm like, guys, I'm wearing like SPF 50. Like, I promise you, we're good.
Years
Still
ago,
just
I
get
did it
tan.
to her. And you're so good with it now.
I'm so good
But
now.
years ago, I was like, I'd be like, put your sunscreen
Yeah,
on.
but no, now I do. I do.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'll still
Yes.
I'll get
You're
that.
also-
But
I like a
like
cute tankini.
I think they're really cute.
Becco, do you do a tankini or you do a full unitard body?
No, I do have a turtleneck swim shirt, so that's kind of a
you go.
tankini because it's a top and then like that comes down with the bikini bottom.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
has like a
That's
puff
not
sleeve
really-
and a turtleneck.
was
That
gonna
is
say,
not
is
like
it
a
long-
tankini.
is it
It
long
It is because
sleeve?
it's like there's a top and a bottom, and the top is longer.
Yeah.
So it is a
That's a
tankini, but it's not a
Yeah,
tank.
I'd probably just
It's
go
a
full
turtle
one
bikini.
piece
Yeah,
over
it's a turtle
tankini.
bikini.
You know,
Yeah.
full
That's-
one piece over tankini.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
next up. The
Turtle
turtle
bikini.
bikini.
Well, now
turtle
we got to
bikini.
go back to like the 1920 swimsuits,
I
full
love
body. You would
swim
love
costume.
that.
I love
swim
it.
costume.
I love it so
I
much.
would love a swim costume. Okay,
Sounds
the
so
90s
comfortable.
footwear comeback. The T-bar sandals, platforms, the Litas.
The Litas.
The Litas are for sale
What's
again.
a T-bar sandal?
I don't know.
You know, yes, you do. It's like Jessica Simpson's shoe. It's all wood on the bottom, and then it's got a thing, and the thing goes here. It's a
Yeah.
T-strap.
Is it like
a T-strap?
Just a T-strap.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
T-strap.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
like those like the
like a clog,
like
but
a
not a
Sam
clog?
Edelman T-strap
Yes.
that I wore
Thank you.
those.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh,
shit
God.
And
ton.
then the Steve Madden
Yeah.
black slides.
Yes, yes.
I have a version of. Actually, I think they are Steve.
I
Madden.
like the slide. Those slides are comfortable.
they're so comfortable.
and I love a platform.
Me too.
Always comfortable. The T slides remind me of like my like high school party date, like high school events, like high school graduation
Yeah.
parties, like
Yeah.
a dress and like a slide. T
Really
slide,
cuts off the
which
leg.
is it's really not that
Yeah.
flattering. Jellies are also
I'm
very
not into
back.
the jellies.
I-
I'm
Ve-
not
the
into
jellies
it.
are so back. I've
I
seen
love a
everyone
jelly.
wearing the
You
jellies.
do.
Every time I see someone wearing a jelly, I go, "Are those comfortable?" Because I
Mine
just can't
are-
imagine plastic is
Mine
comfortable.
are, I swear to you, I wore them on Saturday all day in the city. And it was the most comfortable shoe I have worn.
She
Really?
influenced me to
So
get them,
interesting.
and
I gotta
I've
try.
never felt uglier in my life.
And you think as a short person the jelly is
Listen,
okay?
sometimes I just have to embrace the,
Yeah.
stockiness that is 5'3".
Okay.
You know?
That's
and
what
it
I'm
looks,
nervous about with
Are
the
you
jelly.
into the jelly? Would you wear it, but you're worried?
I do it with like a
I'm a
barrel
little worried.
jean.
No, I'm actually not very into it either. So I guess, but you're just kind of selling me on how comfortable because I'm
What
very
size shoe
into
do you
a
wear?
7.5.
I was like, I'll send you mine.
I'm just very.
I don't want them.
I'm very into a comfortable shoe. Anywhere I can
Well, you
find
should
comfort.
wear orthotic sandals like I do most days.
Also,
Dr.
the
Scholl's.
Amazon jellies that I posted about, those are they are identical to the Row jellies that
Yeah.
are like $900.
Yep,
So they're chic.
They're
According
probably
to the
Wait,
Olsen
are you
twins.
admitting that you wear a dupe?
Well, yeah, I didn't know it was a dupe when I got it. But I don't do label
$900.
dupes. I don't do label dupes.
Right.
I do,
Too
you
bad
know.
for you.
Like
But
Steve
yeah,
Madden
the
dupes.
dupiest
those are
of
probably
dupes.
more comfortable.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did question it. I was like, oof, now that I know it's a dupe, I probably shouldn't be wearing them. But
We're very excited to have you guys at Ladyworld. Tell the LadyGang audience that, well, let's be honest, everyone that listens to Chicks in the Office also sometimes listens to LadyGang. You guys are massive.
Sometimes.
So what can you tease about, I know you don't know what you're doing, but what can you tease about a Chicks in the Office show, outdoors, at the beach, Ladyworld style?
Oh, good question. I feel like we just bring great energy on stage. Like whenever we step out on stage, it's almost like we become like different personas of ourselves. Like
Cute.
we love like a cute intro where we walk out with great music,
Yep.
dancing when we get out on stage. We get the crowd.
I'll try my best.
Yeah, we get the crowd to stand up and dance and like really get the crowd going. Like we don't like to just be like all like.
What's a great walkout song for you?
We do "Lose Control" by Missy Elliott right now,
amazing.
which we think is a fantastic walkout song. And then Noah, our producer, and Sarah, they are fantastic at what they do during the show as well. They got sound effects.
Yep.
You know, they really know how to add to the show. They got music incorporated. Like we don't just sit there and talk. We do that, and we do talk about like the pop culture topics, and we joke around with each other or people in the crowd even.
Yeah.
But I think our producers add a great element to the show where they're
Is
always
Noah coming?
Noah will be there.
Noah, are you
Yes.
going to do programming?
To be a Noah?
We have special events during the day for the men.
Hey, I'm down for whatever.
Noah, you'll be
Programming.
Noah puts asses in seats.
Yes.
Noah could
Really,
A
help
lot
out.
of signs are about Noah.
Some ladies, they hear Noah's coming. That might be the selling point that they need.
Yeah.
No, are
Yeah.
you? Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't.
He's
And
single.
he's
No, he's
single?
single, and he'll let
Wait,
everybody
Oh my
know.
God,
Can we
can
do
we
a
auction
bachelor
you
thing?
off?
We've tried this before.
But at Ladyworld?
Yeah,
Come on, would you do it at
stage?
LadyWorld?
On stage, like,
Yeah.
Not like, I like
Can
being
you-
behind- I like being on stage. Like, how get
Yeah, he does.
No, that's
okay,
fine.
let's not forget about the time you launched yourself
Yeah,
onto
you
stage.
threw yourself on stage last week.
Hold on. Noah or anyone else on the team, could we put together a 2-minute highlight reel, like Bachelor style, of Noah? Like he's this is the
100%.
family, this is what he needs, whatever. And then we'll surprise everyone. And all we'll do, we did this at one of our shows. We'll do that. We'll bring you out. You can just do a quick shot. He's shy. He just wants you to be the star of his life. And then we'll put a QR code up.
Yeah.
And the QR code
Is an
will
Yeah,
go-
Noah would love a QR code
We'll
for
go
him.
to your Instagram or your Hinge or wherever.
Yeah.
Wait,
You guys
that's
Hinge still?
amazing.
I could
He
keep
has
it.
Hinge still.
It'll go right to your Hinge profile. I'm gonna go get money for you.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think you
go
can
get
do that.
sponsored by
But we'll
Hinge.
Well,
Yeah,
wait,
no,
that's a
but,
good
but
idea.
we'll, yes. We'll be like, here's the QR code to send Noah a message.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
Instagram, like,
Yeah. He's
Wait,
like, that way I
we
don't have to
had
talk to a
something
person.
The
happen
girls
there.
go crazy for Noah at the shows. They
No,
made
this will
sign-
be amazing.
We're doing a 30 before 30 list for Noah before he turns 30 in October. And one of the girls brought a sign to the show, was like, put me on your 30 before 30 list. Yeah.
Yeah, add me as a thing to do on your 30 before 30 list.
what
Yeah.
kind of
Okay.
things?
Whoa.
What are the most wild things on that 30 list?
He has to go bungee
Bungee jumping is the
with Joey
craziest
from
one.
You know where you
Bachelor.
could do that? Miramar Beach. They have a
bungee jumping?
wonderful. I bungee jumped one time, and it was this part of Florida.
my birthday.
She bungee jumped one time.
No,
She said,
look at that.
There you go.
You
You
guys
guys
should
we
do
have
like
to
a
get
little
Joey
video
from The
behind the
Bachelor to
scenes.
come with us because he
Yeah.
promised he would go with
He can
Noah.
come.
Well, then he's a great addition.
Yeah.
This is
Joey
amazing.
Grossi
Joey
is on
the
Dancing with the
Bachelor.
This is so
Stars.
great because we have for Ladyworld, we have this Zoom that we do once a month. So after you buy your ticket, you get like in the secret Facebook group and these Zooms, and we do Zooms and we help girls like plan their plan. And there's one guy that works for Topeka, which is the
Oh my
production
God.
company, Topeka Andrew. And we were like, all the girls, there's just like hundreds of girls in this Zoom,
They're
and they're
in
like,
heat.
and I'm like, do you guys
In
have any
heat.
questions about combinations? And they're like, is Andrew single? And so like, it's gonna be crazy for you. Noah, I'm so
There you
excited.
go.
Yeah, we won't
There
make
you
you
go.
talk. We won't make you do
Yeah,
anything.
you
You can
just
just like do a
know.
little wave.
Yeah, just don't make him talk because he'll get very nervous.
No, we
Yeah,
won't.
that's
Yeah,
right.
like
guys.
some sort of
He'll do a
throne.
cute little wave.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
this is going to be amazing.
Noah will be sitting in Cove 403 for the rest of
God.
the evening.
Wow.
No, it's going to be so much fun. We're so
Perfect.
excited to see you. We'll see you in like 3 months, you guys.
Yes,
we're
Twice
so
excited.
in 1 year. We'll send you more plans and stuff. But thanks for being here, and we will see
you next Tuesday.